Hi, I want to tell you a story. It starts with a feeling, not a reason, not a spreadsheet with pros and cons, just a feeling. One day out of nowhere, I felt a strong urge to get an MBA. I couldn't explain it. There was no big career shift looming, no corporate ladder that I was trying to climb. It was an inner nudge, the sense that this might be the next right step. So I started looking around. And funny thing, the university I was researching was based in San Diego. I live in Carlsbad, but out of all places, they happened to host a Q&A session in a coffee shop right next to my house. A coffee shop I walk past almost every day. Now I'm not overly mystical, but I thought it was a sign and I followed it. I joined the program. No company sponsorship, no clear ROIs. I just did it. And now, almost 1 year in, I want to share what I've learned and whether or not I think it's worth it for you. Let me start with this. It's way more intense than I expected. It demands around 20 hours of study time per week. And that's on top of life, work, and being a mom. I definitely didn't factor this in when I signed up. But here is what's beautiful. All my past jobs and personal challenges, they suddenly make sense in this new light, like puzzle pieces finally clicking together. It's as everything I've done until now was preparing me for this stage. Even if I don't fully understand why I need an MBA, yet I trust that 5 years from now, I will look back and say, oh, that's why. So should you get an MBA? Yes, if you need it for your next job or promotion. If your company pays for it, that's a huge advantage. If you want to speak the language of executives and gain confidence. If you want to be surrounded by smart, driven, insightful people who challenge how you think. The people in my cohort constantly impress me. Just being in the same room, virtual or physical, makes me grow. We're not best friends, but collective intelligence and stories they bring worth every penny. Also, yes, if you want the credibility that come with those 3 letters next to your name. Some people I study with literally waiting on the MBA to be eligible for board positions. It matters in certain cycles. You don't need an MBA if you're just looking to learn something new and you're looking to learn something about business. Honestly, you don't need an MBA for that. There are thousands of free and paid resources online that you can use. And to learn business, the best way is to open one. You can only truly learn from the experience. At least in business, that's 100% true. With a little structure, newsletters, ChatGPT, and some discipline, you can build your own MBA if you are a self-starter. I personally need the structure. Left to my own devices, I won't be studying finance cases for fun. But MBA forces me to face topics I wouldn't otherwise tackle, like data analytics, accounting, and financial forecasting. And I'm grateful for that. Sleep deprived, but still grateful. So where does it leave me? I finished 3 out of 8 quarters, almost halfway. I'm not sure that I'm any smarter than I was, but I am more focused, more challenged, more curious. I'm still waiting for the aha moment that tells me exactly why I did this, but I trust it's coming. This is just my experience, one person's take. But I hope it helps you reflect on whether it's right path for you. On a side note, getting into the MBA program is so much easier than being in one. Just remember that. Good luck with your business. Good luck with your studies. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be very happy to answer them if I can.